I've been reviewing software demos lately, and there have been 3 things that are missing from almost all of them. And these are critical things that will absolutely hurt you if you don't have them. Since all those are missing them, my guess is yours are missing them as well. So let's go through these 3 things and stick around. I've got some goodies for you to make sure that your demos are incredible. Let's do it. Hey, this is Matt Wolach. I help software leaders understand how to generate a whole bunch of great leads, make sure those leads close quickly and effectively, and get a sales team to do it for you. If you want any of those things, hit the subscribe button down below and the little bell. That way you'll be notified about all of my tactics and tips for getting new software subscribers. And today we're talking about demos, the software demo. By the way, software demo, that is the #1 most powerful thing in your entire sales process towards getting a converted deal. Nothing else in the process is more impactful towards getting deals in the door or towards keeping people away from signing up for you. So if you don't have a good demo, you're going to want to get a good demo. And it's likely that you're missing one or multiple of these 3 things we're gonna go through today. These are very important things that will impact your close rate, that will make sure that you're getting more subscribers. So what are they? Now, before we get into that, if you have any comments about this, you have any questions or ideas for future videos and topics you want me to cover, definitely put that down in the comments below. I will answer that for you, and I will potentially do one of those topics that you suggest. So what are these 3 things that are missing in most software demos? #1 is humor. Yes, humor. We need some comedy in the demo. Think about it. This prospect, they may have submitted multiple requests, multiple submissions to get a demo from a lot of different companies, which means that they're gonna see a lot of the same type of thing. For example, if you're a CRM, they're gonna see a lot of different CRMs telling them how they can do this and that, basically the same thing. So in order to differentiate, we need them to remember our conversation. We need to remember what they talked about with us. Unfortunately, they won't. 90% of what you tell them will be gone in a week. They will forget 90% of everything you go through in 1 week, which means we need to get them emotional. We need to make sure that they have some fun, that they enjoy the process, and that they realize we know what we're talking about. They will remember those feelings much longer than they will remember those things that you covered. So one of those feelings is humor. If you make them laugh, if you have some fun with it, they're gonna realize you're fun and you're not stuck up and you like to have a good time, which means you are probably going to be good to interact with, good to do business with going forward. So infuse some humor into your whole demo process. And one of the things you can do, for example, I tell my clients this all the time, is as you're going through the system, some of the things in the system, like maybe companies that are fake companies in your demo account, or people, contacts in your fake demo account, make those famous things, make them funny company names or famous, hypothetical companies with funny names, or maybe even like stuff from movies like Marvel Inc. or something like that. So have fun with it, make characters, use famous people, actors and actresses for the people in your company. No matter what it is, you can have fun in your demo account. And I promise you, people will notice that and they'll give a little chuckle. So #1 is make sure you infuse humor into your demos. #2, something that is really powerful towards closing gets forgotten in a lot of demos, and that's stories. We must have relevant customer success stories in our demos. Remember, one of the biggest things that we need to build with a buyer is trust. They not only have to trust us, the person, but they have to trust that the company, the product, is going to get them their results that they need. We need to show them that it actually has happened before. In order to do that, we need to tell stories. But guess what? Most demos I see, 0 stories. And maybe the next one will have 1. Very rarely are there 2 or more. We need at least 3 relevant customer success stories in our demos. So go through and look at the pieces of your demo that are very popular. Like, which of the things are helping people solve main problems that most of your market has? Wherever that is, find a relevant success story from your customer base and tell that story when you get done showing the piece. So at the end of it, you can go through it and say, hey, I hope you understand how this worked, but let me just tell you about Marty. Marty was struggling with this, and go through the story. And that story kind of reinforces that product tool, that piece of the product. And it shows them that, hey, not only do I have this problem, not only can this thing solve it, but it looks like they've solved it for other people before me. So put stories in throughout your entire demo process, and you will see it have a tremendous impact. By the way, if this is good stuff, hit the like button down below. That tells me it's good and I can make more videos like this, but it also shows other people that this is a quality video so that they can learn too. You'll be helping others. And you know what's funny, if you talk about humor, let me tell you about the worst demo I've ever seen. If you're learning demos, you want to make sure you don't have the worst one, check this video out, something I've done previously on the worst demo I've ever seen. I think you'll like it. Okay, let's get to number 3. When we talk about demos and what's missing in demos, one of the things I see a lot is that the seller is nonstop talking and talking and talking and talking, and they never pause. So it never really becomes a conversation. It's really a one-way. Now, one of the things that you can do is you can check in with your buyer, just check in. So you might check in and say, hey, do you have any questions? And some sellers are doing that. But one of the things I've seen missing from a lot of demos is checking for value. That means checking in, but asking if this is making sense for their business. Is this something that they're going to be able to use? So, hey, by the way, do you feel like this is going to help you? Do you see this boosting your business? Do you see this solving those problems that we had? Talk about the value, check in for value, and get a confirmation from them on whether this is actually going to help them. Not only will that help you as a seller, so you know you're on the right track, but it'll also reinforce to themselves that things are going well. If they keep saying, yes, 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 this is good, yes, I can see us using this, they're going to mentally picture it now, but also in the future when you're doing follow-up, they're going to remember saying, yes, this is something that can help. So check for value. You should be putting that into your process throughout, but especially during the demo, making sure that they're going to get value out of each of those things. So those are the 3 things I've seen missing from a lot of demos lately. I wanted to make sure that you don't have that same issue or any of those same issues. And by the way, if you want to make sure your demos are really, really powerful and impactful, definitely get my course, Software Demo Secrets. Software Demo Secrets I put together because so many people are at the upper echelon. The 1%ers of software sellers are amazing at what they're doing, getting incredible close rates, but they don't share how they're doing it. Guess what? I was one of those people, closing 81% of my demos. That's right, 8 out of 10 closed. So if you want to be able to close incredible close rates, get Software Demo Secrets where I share those secrets of the 1% so that you can join the ranks, so you can start getting incredible close rates. Like my client Paul, who was at a 26% close rate, but got to 87% close rate. Yeah, he beat me. I'm not too happy about it. Actually, I love him. So he got to 87% close rate using these tactics. Software Demo Secrets gives you those specific things that the best of the best are using so that you can use it too. Check that out. If you really want a good demo, that's going to help you a lot. Okay, so there you go. 3 things that are missing from a lot of software demos, but not anymore from your software demos. I hope I helped. Hope you're able to input these things into your process. Take care, and I'll see you next time.